Yeah, welcome to another Jonathan 1990 country walk. Now today I'm going to attempt to cover this Roseberry Topping walk. And yes, it's an adventurous one, so it does indeed have 3 star points, one of them being the obvious Roseberry Topping. There's also Newton Moor and Roseberry Common. So it goes to this Hutton village, so let's get started. So, I'm climbing up this mountain to start with, making this the first mountain climbing video on the channel. So yeah, I'm just walking towards it, Roseberry Topping. Yeah, so this is where you start climbing the mountain now, through this wood at first, and this is the sign welcoming you to Roseberry Topping. Now I do pretty much know the route up to the top of Roseberry Topping on this walk, but once you get past there I am going to need the map to help. So this is where you leave the woods and you follow a path up here now as it keeps on climbing to the top of Roseberry Topping. So yeah, you come out into this area here and it's just keep on climbing now to the first star point. Yeah, start getting views over to Middlesbrough from here. Yeah, getting nearer now to the top. Yeah, you'll have to excuse my heavy breathing, those who's watching the video, but yeah, this is a steep climb, and you get a view here over to Gisborough, and there's also a helicopter there in the sky. I'm almost at the top now, with another view over to Gisborough there. So I've made it to the first star point of this walk, with a view to Middlesbrough over there. You've then got a view over here to Gisborough and Gisborough Forest, and where I'm going to go. Over here you've got a view over to Captain Cook's monument. And over there you've got Great Ayton. And in the background the highest point of the North York Moors, which is Round Hill, also known as Moor. So yeah, it's time to start heading down the mountain now, and at the bottom is the next star point of the route. I've made it to the bottom of Roseberry Topping, and you get a better view over to the Captain Cook monument here than you do at the top. So the next star point is called Newton Moor, and it's at the top of another climb which you start here. Yeah, I'm climbing again, this time to the top of Newton Moor, and the second star point of the walk. And yeah, this is the Cleveland Way I'm on. So, that is slack wood over there, as mentioned in the 1993 map I've got, but all the trees are being cut down now. And probably the best view yet towards Captain Cook's monument over there. So you come to a gate and follow this path now across open moor, which happens to be the second star point of the walk, Newton Moor. You still get good views here over to Captain Cook's monument. So I'm going to focus my video now over to Newton Moor here, which is the second star point, as I just was saying. So I happened to come across another one of these National Trust signs marking Newton Moor. Now I do know if you keep going along the Cleveland Way here, it does actually take you to the Captain Cook's monument. But that's where I'm not supposed to go on this walk. I'm actually supposed to end up in Hutton Village, a village you can only reach to from Gisborough. So, coming to a forest, there is actually a car park down in the bottom, so I don't know what that's about. Okay, I've got bad news. I am lost. I was not supposed to come out at a tarmac road here. So I'm just going to see where this takes you now. Yeah, got a sheep in here. So I'm not allowed to film it, but I've ended up at a dead-end farm here. Somebody's private house. So I guess I won't be going any further this way. So because I didn't want to go all the way back to that car park, I've decided to take a little footpath up here and hope that I can get somewhere. This is pretty dangerous. The path, which I'm not supposed to be on, has eroded away a bit here. Okay, I'm stood on top of a windy hill now, and I don't know where I've got to be because this just doesn't seem to be going anywhere, although there is a wood where I was supposed to be going over there, but I don't think it is the wood. Now I do have somebody waiting for me in the village of Hutton where I was supposed to turn out, and they'll be getting very worried now. Another sheep here to admire. So I did find the path where that other path led to, and I'm just going to try and follow it and try and get back to Roseberry Topping car park now, and try and get hold of the person I'm with from there. So I do have a walkie-talkie, and the person I'm with would be trying to contact me by now, so they must be far away, but I will try and see if I can get back to Roseberry Topping car park. But this path does seem to end up at another blooming car park, so I'm really lost now. So I end up at another damn car park that doesn't make any sense, but a bit of good news is that I've got a text message from the person who brought me here today, and they've now gone back to Roseberry Topping car park, and I'm now following a path going out from that other car park that I've just come to that doesn't make any sense, because it doesn't make any sense, and hopefully it is heading back in the direction of Roseberry Topping. And I hope you're admiring the views on camera while I'm ranting on about getting lost. So there is a view coming in here, which is over to Redcar, where those windmills are over there, if you can see it. So there's a view towards Gisborough again, over there, and I'm entering Gisborough Forest as well. So I've just entered Gisborough Forest. Well, this is the edge of it, the other side of me is moorland, and this path up here seems the most obvious way to go from here. So I did just pass a sign for Newton Moor, so it's just wise to stick to this path that's taking me on the edge of Gisborough Forest here. So I've ended up at the edge of a cliff here, which I think I'm going to have to go sliding down, and there's a view over to Middlesbrough just there. Due to the fact that this is actually a path, and it does take you down to a path near Roseberry Topping at the bottom, I am going down the cliff right here. So I've just come from the top of there and I'm actually stood on the cliff. So this is dangerous. I wouldn't recommend anybody else doing this, but I've got to get through somehow. So I've just made it here onto a more safer path, which I'm gonna follow down to the bottom here. I've got a bit of good news here. I just made it through 2 gates, which is the way I should have come, and I'm now in the 3rd and final star point, Roseberry Common. So there's Roseberry Topping. You come to another path and of course it's this way. So yeah, this is it, the 3rd and final star point, as I just said, Roseberry Common, where I hope to round the video up in a bit. Oh. So I've made it back to the wood that you saw at the beginning, and this is where I outro the walk. Yeah, if you think about doing adventurous ones like this, then I would recommend that you use an Ordnance Survey map, and then you won't get lost like I did today. So I've got another adventurous one planned for next Wednesday. That is after a well-deserved bank holiday weekend break.